So I'm going to be making my wreath today for my front porch, and I picked this beautiful grapevine wreath because I love the brown wood and the color. It's very fall to me, and I like the look of a wreath when you leave part of it showing and you only cover part of it with your florals. So I picked this one. I got it at Hobby Lobby and it was $4.99 in the floral department. And then in my last trip to Hobby Lobby, I picked up this, and it was in the wreath section, and so I thought it was like what you use to make a wreath, but it turns out that it's one of those tablescapes where you put a candle in the middle, but I'm still going to use it for a wreath. And while in the wreath section, I noticed that most of the wreaths were $50, and this one was $12.99, and it was half off, so I only paid about $6.50 for it. And so what I'm going to do to this is I'm just going to go in, and there's this section right here where it comes together, and I'm just going to cut that. And so now it opens up. And I'm going to be using this on my wreath kind of like as the base. And I think this is going to look really pretty. And that's a pretty good deal when you consider the other wreaths were like $50. So I'm going to use this. I also have some other picks that I had grabbed at Hobby Lobby that I possibly will use in this. So I've got this cute one. Got just like some fall leaves. I grabbed these two. They're just cute fall foliage with some florals on it and some like little pod florals. I've got this one with a pumpkin on it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use it because this already has some pumpkins and stuff. And then I also have just some cotton, and I thought that might look cute tucked in here. And then I also grabbed this at Walmart, and this is just a eucalyptus bush, and I think it was only like a couple dollars, but I thought maybe I might want to add a little bit more green into this instead of having it just so, you know, yellow and orange based. And then if I want to add a little extra, I have some little pine cones here that I grabbed from my yard. This actually does have some pine cones on it, so I'm not sure if I'll be using those. So let's get started creating. When building a wreath, you want to start from the bottom up. So you want to do your base and then work your way up and add all of your accents on top. I do really like this eucalyptus in here. It adds a little bit of a pop of green underneath all of the yellows and oranges. So I am going to cut some of these and add them into my base. As soon as I get my base laid out, then I want to secure it to the wreath. And so I'm going to use just floral wire for that. And I'm just going to go in and add the wire in all of the spots that it feels like it needs it to hold together. So obviously you want to do it on the ends, and you want to put some in the middle, especially in the areas where it might be a little heavier, like where we've got this big, the pumpkins and the little gourd here. I'm going to be adding some wire there to secure everything to the wreath. So I'm just going to start out with the base and securing that down. Just like I said, add wire where you feel like it's needed, poke it through, twist it, and bend it over on the bottom. And as you go, just kind of keep fluffing your wreath so you've got all of your leaves and greenery and florals facing the direction that you want them as you secure them down. Now that I've got my base secure, I'm gonna start adding in more embellishments, kind of like filling holes where it seems like it needs a little something more, adding more color where it feels like it needs it. So I'm gonna start doing that and just securing any new pieces that I add in as I go. Then I'm going to use some cotton, and I think this looks really pretty with these colors, so I'm going to add some of this to my wreath, and I'm just going to kind of lay everything out first where I'd like it with the cotton and the pine cones and anything additional that just needs to be glued into place. So that's what I'm doing now. And then I'm going to just take my glue gun and I'm just going to glue everything in place, kind of fluffing as I go to make sure everything, the leaves, like I said, are facing the right direction and everything looks really pretty.
Take me in your arms, guide me through this storm, feel your hand in mine. Everywhere I go, you're the memory when we were young. It's like a fever hanging on. We all feel heartache sometimes, yeah. And right now I feel mine. I wish I could spend another day with you.
Well, here's my cute wreath. I think it turned out really nice. I love the colors on my front porch. It looks amazing. Make sure to go and check out my other video where I did a full front porch makeover, and that's where I used this wreath. I have a small front porch, and so it's really kind of interesting to make it over because there's not a lot of room for a lot of stuff. So make sure and go check out that video. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. I'm trying to grow my channel, so I would really appreciate every single one of you subscribing to my channel. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.